Tonight's referee, Nika Amishkili from Georgia. The 4th time he's All Black, been an All Black referee. Carl Dixon of England, Damien Schneider of Argentina, Eric Gozon of France is the TMO. As the All Blacks have a final huddle. Yes, it's certainly been a bogey ground over the last 6 or 7 years. In fact, 2018, the last time the All Blacks had success. But the Wallabies have struggled big time, although last time they were here on this ground, back in 2019, 2020, they played out a 16-all draw. So the scene is set for the 2nd time this season. The All Blacks against the Wallabies. And away goes the game as Noah Lolosito gets us going here at Sky Stadium. And the All Black captain takes it down, Scott Barrett, and they drive it outside the 22. And they've moved it about 10 metres so far. Pereira looks to the left, then goes to the right for Tyrell Lomax. Now he gets the angle he needs for the left foot clearing kick. Pereira punching it down towards halfway. And nicely taken down by Tom Wright, Wallaby fullback. So possession for the Wallabies. And Jake Gordon. Tupou makes a strong challenge inside the All Black half.
Take the ball.
Gordon goes again. Lolosio, quick hands from the Wallabies as they drive it up to halfway. Gordon swings it off to the right to Bell. Valentini, oh, Tupou's down, you can see him. And they're going to have to hold play up here. And this could be disastrous for the Wallabies. The big man has taken a knock.
Yeah, he's wincing all right, isn't he? This would be huge to lose Daniela Tupou. Just wonder whether he just twisted his knee there in the carry. Here, his right knee. He collected Scott Barrett's head. Perhaps just a bit of from that there, Jeff.
Yeah, just folded under just momentarily as the weight came down. No intent from the All Black defenders, making sure that Tupou goes to ground. And like you say, this is very, very difficult for the Wallabies. An area up front. And they'll take their time here around Tupou. Alatoa is the possible replacement. But that doesn't look good. Not prepared to take any weight on that right leg as it stands for Joe Schmidt. This is not great news right now.
Well, the restart will be a scrum. It looks as though they're going to give it a go at least.
Hard with you today.
Yeah.
Just to show a good release. And
Yeah, that's good. And from our onside position.
yeah, of course.
So Tani Alatupo, he's really had a big struggle with injuries over the years. 28 years of age. Well, I don't know. I just don't know whether he can carry on here.
Yeah, I don't, I'm not sure this is a great idea if you're Australia, when clearly he's in discomfort and he's a proud, he wants to give it a crack. And you talk about it, it's going to start with a scrum.
No.
And if you're Ethan de Groot
we'll continue with this.
and you're the All Blacks, you can imagine there's going to be a lot of pressure come through the loose head side of the scrum through the All Blacks. Pivotal moment in terms of the Wallabies.
Well, you get the feeling it'll be in and out as quickly as possible here.
Crouch! Point! Set!
Well, that won't help either.
Right. Quick reset, lads. Take pressure, measure the force. Quick reset, let's go. Measure the force, take the pressure. Let's go.
Nice big blindside here, Mills.
Yeah, there is. And Callaway there, he's just sitting in behind Olesiel. That blind is a threat, and so that's where you see also
Approach.
Clark, he has to consider that.
Bind. Set. Hold. That hold.
Right, in and out.
Work hard,
That'll
work
have to
hard.
happen. Gordon reaches in very quickly, and there they go blindside. Here's Callaway. Now the chase is on. Coming across as Jordan gets a bad bounce. Barrett goes back. Oh, the Wallabies had a great opportunity, and it might have been Jake Gordon. Only had to pick it up and put it down.
I think he just needed a fall on it. He might have possibly got pressure on it.
I have a knock-on in goal by goal, so no grounding, no clear try for me.
All right, no call in goal for you. Do you want me to have a look?
Don't need trouble.
Okay, so we got no call in goal, so it's going to be a goal line dropout. No, they came together in the scrum.
Oh, have a look at this. This is how they set it up. They initially go to their left-hand side. Callaway sweeps back round, one-on-one, chip over the top. Just needed the bounce, and Gordon comes through. He just knocks it on. Man, that was nicely manipulated, Jeff.
It was beautifully done, but the two Wallaby players have almost distracted each other. You talk about beating the All Blacks, you need to take opportunities. A huge missed one there for the Wallabies.
Right, goal on dropout, and Barrett bangs it hard away downfield, taken by Wright. Linking up with his skipper, loves to run hard. Good tackle by Satiti. Off it goes now for Fessler, and the hooker takes it out to the 22, 10 metres away. Now the charge downfield by Jeremy Williams, broke a couple of tackles. Now Gordon, here's Fessler again. Wallabies making a much better start in this test match. Valentini taking away, long time to be put down, staying blindside with Dylan Peach. Lays it again. Now Angus Bell putting all this pressure on the All Blacks in the early stages, and the referee puts the arm out too. So playing under a penalty advantage here as Gordon slings it off to Tupou. Not terribly mobile at this point. Off once again for Wilson. Valentini's been involved a lot so far. Just 4.5 minutes gone. Bell again. They continue the build-up. Now a crack wide. Wright looking to step his way through. Beats a couple. Now he's held up. As RD6 tries to rip the ball away. Taking an age to come back for Jake Gordon. Now it does to Matt Fessler. Away again. Good build-up, good ball retention. Paisami. And the referee was playing a long advantage, and it will be a penalty to Australia.
Oh, this is good from the Wallabies.
Number 2 offside.
Coach Joe Schmidt said they needed to play down this end. They've had plenty of possession, but the intent from their ball carriers, particularly around those close quarters, fairly dominant right now.
And this decision to turn down points and to try and make a statement early against the All Blacks, scoring 5 7s, not early in 3s, but playing in the right part of the field. And tactically now, are they accurate enough and dominant enough physically to drive their way over?
So Matt Fessler's got to get it right, and they do get it right. Taken down by Williams. Fessler will latch onto the back. A little bit isolated, but goes now. Only a couple of metres out. Away for Wilson. Turning over Tupou. Bell, fellow prop. Savia gets over the top. Another penalty advantage here. Short pass. Wallabies applying all of the pressure early. Now they go wide. And right. Beautiful tackle by Caleb Clark. One that had to be made. Now it's Ikitau. Loloseo tries to get it away, but no advantage. Back we go again for another penalty. And the All Blacks put under enormous pressure.
Yeah, big time. The Wallabies down the right end of the field, but equally they're staying intact. Caleb Clark had to make that tackle.
All Blacks have not yet been in Wallaby territory.
those two defensive plays from Caleb Clark, one-on-one with Tom Wright. Wallabies looking to tap and go.
So the forces gather. Fessler, he tapped it. Off it goes wide to Paisami. All Blacks read it well. Perenara led the charge. Now Gordon. Up for Williams. Jeremy Williams close. Valentini. Tupou. Ball pops back. All Blacks having to defend grimly here. Here's McWright. Fraser McWright. And the Wallabies have got the early try. And it is scored by Fraser McWright.
An all built on pressure on the All Blacks. They played all the rugby down this end of the field. McWright, he initially went a little bit upright, but he found his balance, got his body down. Here it is here, just squirts out. There's McWright with the headgear on, number 7 at the back. Initially up high, but then he forces himself down. Great start to the game for the Wallabies.
Yeah, perfect start. And that body position, as you see it there, he kept himself just level, nice and flat back, like a front rower would, so he was able to go again and keep driving. And so for the Wallabies, they turn down points, they get great reward. They score the first try in this Bledisloe Cup Test match.
What a contrast to last week when the All Blacks were all over the Wallabies in the first 15 minutes. Roles reversed. Lola Seal. And that's a very good kick from near the sideline. A converted try. The Wallabies lead after 8.5 minutes by 7-0. Barrett from halfway, lining it up as Williams takes it down nicely with good support. Gordon gets it away to Lolosio. McWright, good hands from Tom Wright. Here, Tau, straight break, did slip the pass. Now Gordon, here's Tau. Play on, says the referee. Ball popped up, no, knocked on. Wow. What a start from the visitors.
Oh man, this is impressive. This is analysing an opportunity throughout the week. They've gone wide. They've seen Sam Cane there. Tau gets on that outside, but how about the support players on that inside? Paisami here possibly just try to rush that off and knocking it on, but gee, this is good.
Prepared to play deep in their own half. They showed last week when they got some position, they were prepared to go wide. Captain saying, good endeavour. And the All Blacks now back in their own territory. And that willingness not to kick possession away from the Wallabies, not kick to the back three. Try and beat the All Black defence with ball in hand.
Crouch! Point! Stay! Hold that! Hold!
Perenara gets it in.
Play ball, play ball.
Xavier delivers off to the halfback. Now Barrett goes on a searching run. Fires it off to Jordan. Little kick through for Clark, but it's just a little bit too far. And they'll head to a line-out. First time the All Blacks had the ball.
I really like this from both sides. An innovation off scrum, sweeping back round to the blind.
Fessler. Again, it's Williams. Delivered to the hooker. And again, here come the Wallabies. Prepared to use the ball. Bit of space out here for Dylan Peach. Bounces past Ioane and sets it nicely. 10-metre line, Wallaby territory, penalty.
Hands in the ruck.
All Blacks
Ruck is forward,
put their hands in the ruck.
No hands.
And another penalty.
This is
Ruck is forward.
so crucial too for the All Blacks. They haven't had a chance to really try and settle in. All the tempos with the Wallabies. Their intent from ball carrying, even out wide when they move the ball, they shift it out. They're getting a player with a bit of space to make some decisions, forcing the All Blacks to try and win that momentum back, Jeff.
Yeah, they've seen a couple of areas they feel as though they can attack, and Peach doesn't mind a bit of contact, but it's the work here. And Sam Cane here, he stayed in the fight, but the referee had deemed it a ruck, no hands, penalty.
Line out working well for the Wallabies. They win another one. Lolosio for Valentini.
Tackle!
And the big number 6 charging up the
No,
middle.
pin it. No, you pin. I'm not rewarding.
Slow
Get
ball
the
here, though, for
Get the
Jake
ball.
Gordon.
No.
All Black
I'm
trapped
not
in there.
rewarding it.
Now the inside pass went astray. And it's there for the All Blacks. Loose ball. It's all over the place. But the whistle goes as Hunter Paisami heading for glory. Mentioned a contrast from last week, Mills, this fast start from the Wallabies.
Well, yeah, it is. Absolutely. This is the fastest start they've had. Early pressure on. Some innovation, making some clean breaks. And you've just seen that evident too. The All Blacks, so they're under pressure. As soon as they have gotten a turnover, they seem kind of rushed. So important they get themselves back into the game.
Well, they're up for the contest. They're not sitting back. And they're determining where they play the game, how they play the game, the Wallabies, and all the pressure is on the All Blacks.
All Blacks have been the best team by far at scoring in the first 20 minutes of the game.
Crouch.
Well, they're up to the 13th.
Bind. Set. Hold, lads, hold. Up.
Perenara.
Up. Work hard. Up.
Savia's in the back of the scrum. He'll detach. Away for Perenara. Gets a good run. Away for Reese. Bit of space for Sevu Reese. Well taken down by Peach. Getting there was Tupou Vai. Now Perenara works it across. Scott Barrett, the captain, right on halfway. Now Bowden Barrett thought about the kick, held it back, gave it away to Taylor. Cody Taylor, 5 metres in Wallaby territory. Jordan. Now here's some space. Caleb Clark. To the 22, the All Blacks go. Sits up for Perenara. Gets the call from his skipper. And Scott Barrett. Perenara again. Now Bowden Barrett. Tupou Vai. Ball a bit slow. Oh, penalty. Nick Wright was over it. No, it was Harry Wilson.
Oh, they're both in there, weren't they? Won that collision back, and they were hard on that ball. First real big opportunity for the All Blacks. They showed some nice pair of hands down that sideline.
Yeah, of course, if it's clear one.
Jordan,
yeah.
I think it will. Jordan got into first receiver. And again, the Wallabies equal to the task.
Yeah, it was a great attack down the short side. Nice transfers here, just quick hands. And it was able to get to the outside, and Clark here, he had numbers in support. Had he been able to get a pass away there, it was try time, but he wasn't able to. And then watch McWright, bam, over the top, on the ball, penalty.
4 penalties to 0 so far. Favour of the Wallabies. Fesler throws, deflected by Frost. A little bit untidy. Lolosio hands it on for Valentini. As the Wallabies back in possession again. Nice move worked on the inside, but the All Blacks read it pretty easily. As Tupou is involved. Remarkably still there on the field, looking pretty good now though. This one's turned over though, and off on a charge goes Bay. All Blacks a little bit untidy as Kane now hands it on. Satiti. Oh, lovely pass. Now Leonard Brown, can he set it up? Sevu Reese! And Sevu Reese scores in the corner for the All Blacks.
Oh, sensational from the All Blacks. It went back, right back to RD6, who put pressure on the ball there, turned it over. But then the number 6, here it is here. There's RD on it. Impressive was Satiti. He done a lot of work. Tupou Vai breaks through. Have a look at this from the youngster. Dummies the ball, uses a bit of footwork, and then the offload too. Anton Leonard-Brown shows a clear pair of heels, and the pass to Sevu Reese, who finishes the job off. Outstanding.
Satiti, watch this. Off the right, off the left, brings in 2 defenders, the offload, and then this ball. Anton Leonard-Brown into the starting lineup. On cue, Sevu Reese finishes, scores another All Black Test try. Outstanding from the All Blacks.
Bowden Barrett with the goal-kicking duties tonight, and away it goes, unconverted. Well, Wallace Satiti, what beautiful footwork and what good pace too from Anton Leonard-Brown. And Sevu Reece, the man who missed the World Cup through injury, gets test try number 18.
Harry, listen, I told you a couple of times it's been checked and it's all right. Yeah, of course, and live it was clear as well.
Wallabies still lead 7-5. Lolosio with the kickoff. Barrett waits.
No more form.
And takes it to the ground. So Perenara will look for some runners, and in the form of Lomax. What a penalty.
Clear lift. On the ball, clear lift.
Lomax didn't get quite the support he needed. And the Wallabies have earned themselves yet another penalty.
Someone missed the target there. Got well over the game line. Did Lomax. And Taniela Tupou. Gee, he's recovered, isn't he? Miraculously.
I was just about to say that. It's 2 minutes into the game, he can hardly walk, but then he finds a way to impact the game. Did it very similar in the first test match in Sydney. That is one of his great strengths. You cannot move him. With that pace, that power, sorry, and those legs, which has clearly recovered quickly. He's come back into this test match and maybe earned his side 3 points.
Handy position for Noah Lolosio. And yep, up go the flags. And the Wallabies increase their advantage, 10 points to 5. Beautiful night for rugby in the capital city. Wallabies with the early initiative in the game. And that's a big contest there.
Okay, fine. You grabbed him in the air.
And
All right, you
initially,
grabbed him in the air.
he thought it was all
No,
right.
you grabbed him in the air.
But
You
then
can't tackle
changed
him.
his mind.
It's okay
Yeah, he
for you
did.
to go for
He
a
said
ball.
that it was
Don't tackle him. Fine. Nice call.
Contestable. He might have got a call from upstairs.
Yeah, I think was never on an angle that he could get to the ball. And hard when you're in the air not to collide with the player who is in control of that space.
What's happened to the advantage, Lord Jeff?
Great question.
Yeah, should have played on. Anyway, here's the group. Now, Leonard-Brown. Ioane, oh, difficult for Reece. He did pretty well. But now it's into touch. Well, the All Blacks made a bit of a dog's breakfast of that one.
They had an opportunity, didn't they? Just got in front of him. Good line out still, Satiti.
Australian line out working pretty well. Go over the back this time for Frost. A planned move as Gordon feeds it up for his captain, Harry Wilson, and this time there's an All Black over the top. And it is Lomax who copped it last time, but he wins the All Blacks their first penalty of the night.
Oh, this is really impressive. Both props getting over the ball, the effectiveness to be able to seize the opportunity. Lomax getting his body weight down as well and staying strong over the ball. They really needed this, the All Blacks. They're under the pump.
I think both teams will have to adapt. Tanika Amashkili, the referee, in regards to if you're isolated, even momentarily, you need to get the ball away, because the moment a player is on it, it will be a penalty.
Cody Taylor goes way down the back. Barrett, nice palm off to Clark, coming at high speed. So now Perenara for Savia. And RD Savia with that great leg drive that he has, but the Wallabies put him on the deck. Perenara works it away for Vai. Now Bowden Barrett. Jordan. Will Jordan finds space. Oh, this boy is a freak. Will Jordan scores again.
I don't even know how he got through that gap. Will Jordan. That was absolutely brilliant. Back ball was nicely done by Tupou Vai. A flat pass to Will Jordan. He steps off his left twice, and it just opens up, and it's all over from there.
World-class angle, footwork, and then acceleration and speed. That's McWright, he's beaten. And then through the forwards, no cover defence. Welcome back, Will Jordan. That's the sort of form that we have seen from him in the All Black jersey. And speaking to him last weekend, he was starting to feel and believe get his confidence back. And now his voice.
Beauden Barrett here can give the All Blacks the lead for the first time tonight, and yes, he does. So 12 points to 10 on the back of this brilliant piece of rugby by Will Jordan. What a strike rate this bloke has. 35th try in his 37th test. Lolosio with the restart, this time down further for Taranara. Oh dear. Making very little ground and acknowledging the fact.
He knew straight away. I think he looked up. Yeah. Just didn't come round, get more square on this kick.
Fessler to throw to the line out.
Now it's finished.
This time Valentini is the target, and they drive it well off him. As Fessler
Stay there.
not going anywhere yet, so he gives it to Gordon. Now Paisami. Gordon's going to swing it back where he finds Wilson. Tipped up in a good tackle by now Tupou. Moves it on, but not a very effective tackle. A pass at least. Now Gordon. Here's Angus Bell. Just near the 22. Gordon for Lolosio. McWright. Now Nick Frost. Lolosio again. All Blacks closing quickly though. Cody Taylor almost got it. Now it's Lenny Ikito. As Gordon looks away for McWright. Having a good scrap here with De Groot. Good strength by Ethan De Groot. Ikito for the Wallabies. Not really going anywhere at the moment, but holding possession. Tom Wright cut down on a good tackle by Scott Barrett. Here's Gordon again for Bell. All Black player trying to get out of the road. Gordon sends it away for Lolosio. McWright. Lomax in to make a tackle there. Kane had a crack, missed out. Now carry by Wilson. Just hammering away at this All Black defence. Just not making any progress at the moment as they rush off to the blind side, and they give it to Tupou, and away he goes, and up goes the flag. Outstanding defence.
Solid, isn't it, from the All Blacks? Really patient, stayed connected. Most importantly, won the contact. Here's Tupou, sweeps back round. Ioane gets underneath the ball, gets a little bit of help from Reese as well.
Wait, don't push the gap, goal. Just don't push the gap. Five, goal. Let's go.
Now Taylor for the All Blacks. Up goes Barrett, hauls it in well. Taylor joining at the back.
Away, three now, away, three.
Well, it never happened. He told the Wallaby player, and I think it was Tupou again, to swing away. Didn't obey the command and the penalty.
We swung back round. He was initially started on the left-hand side to bolt, went right through, but as he came round to the right, he ended up pulling that ruck down, that ball down, sorry.
Mills, that's the sort of mental error that would frustrate Joe Schmidt, because you've got the All Blacks in their own territory, and from here there was only going to be one outcome: playing and dragging a man to ground. You've come round the ruck and maul. That just gives away territory and possession and confidence in your defence.
It's okay, let's go, lads.
So Cody Taylor in Wallaby territory, and this one goes astray and fired away by Fessler into midfield. McWright, the kick through by Paisami. Jordan lines it up near his own 10-metre line. Will Jordan, and anything can happen when he gets his hands on the ball. Got a knee down, so the ball released. Now Barrett, carried up by Lomax. Now Leonard Brown. Again, it's there for Perenara. Got it away for Kane as the All Blacks approach halfway. Perenara again, this time to Groot. Barrett sends it away for Satiti. Perenara once more to Barrett. Now it's wide here for Ioane with his pace. Good tackle, Harry Wilson. All Blacks looking dangerous. Barrett holds the pass up for his brother, Scott. Still there for Perenara. Beauden Barrett has a crack at the line. Players all over the show here, and it's Jordan who takes it up. Perenara for Vai. Held up by Ioane. Cody Taylor has to do a bit of work out on the wing. Lowered and a good tackle by Wilson. Perenara goes again. Here's Barrett. Little chip and chase. Bounce of the ball. And it's a penalty against the Wallabies for offside.
No advantage. No arms by number 3 goal.
Subsequent to that, there was a bit of a collision between Beauden Barrett.
No, wait.
Ikita.
No, it's a foul play here as well, because it's a no arms by number 3.
I really like the way Beauden Barrett's taking the ball up to the line. Defensive effort from the Wallabies are coming from inside out. But then also the read off his players outside him to understand, hey, he might pop that ball off to you. Find some space that might be under pressure, but you're going to need to take some contact.
The first one was by goal 3, no arms tackle. Oh, here, sorry.
There's definitely been a tactical shift from the All Blacks inside their own half, Mills, in terms of keeping their hands on the ball. Oh, great piece of skill.
Brilliant.
The Wallabies.
Yeah, Dylan Peach. That's outstanding. And the clearance made down towards halfway. Oh, it's a tough old game.
Don't close the gap. Don't close. Don't. He will come in. We're doing the same. Let's go.
10 minutes remaining, first half. Taylor throws, won by Bay, and the All Blacks in possession. Just in Wallaby territory.
That's a one stop.
Needing to keep this moving. Taylor hangs on. Perenara now. Away for Leonard Brown at first receiver. Dragged down on a good solid tackle by Valentini. Now it's away for Kane in a bit of space.
Tackle!
Sam Kane. It's Perenara back for Beauden Barrett. Test for Lolosio, and quite comfortable under the high ball. And the Wallabies get back for Jake Gordon. Now Fessler. All Blacks having a crack at it. RD Xavier warned off though.
Use it, 9.
So Gordon for Lolosio. Here's Tom Wright, always dangerous and broken play. Off he goes, fires the pass, but it was a speculator. Oh, he's a good player, Tom Wright. He can make something out of nothing.
Oh, gee, look at the width on his step. He had 2 forwards, and because he got so wide, he was able to find that hole on that inside.
Stop pushing the gap, please, okay? I told you to.
Wallabies still with the big stats in their favour, but not the scoreboard, as Satiti All Blacks coming from depth. Perenara works it off to Vai. Oh, it's awkward for Xavier. He had 2 players on him, and the pass was awkward as well.
Well read by Harry Wilson. He shot out of line. Just didn't get the pass he would have wanted. That turnover's conceded. There's that 7. One of them turned into a try. The penalties, though, for the All Blacks.
Let's go.
How about those tackles? 71 to 27, Jeff.
Yeah, they've had to work hard, have the All Blacks. And this might be a timely break here. Can't see who that's down.
Yeah, I will.
Hasler, it looks as though a timely break for them, because the next 8 minutes is critical for the Wallabies. You don't want to concede anything soft. You've worked hard to stay in this contest, and you've made the All Blacks work really hard defensively, like you just saw. So take a deep breath, reset yourself, both sides. It's certainly seen changes strategically from both teams. Coaching staff Mills, they'll have to be happy the way that they've fought back into this game. But for Joe Schmidt, he'll be really satisfied with his first 32 minutes in this test.
Oh, he definitely got the start right, didn't he? And how about this crowd? Gee, some former players here, not with the Prime Minister.
There's some heavy hitters in New Zealand rugby, and of course, Christopher Luxon. There's Seymour Satiti right in the middle of the picture there. Wallace Satiti has had one really impactful play with ball in hand.
Head straight, lad, head straight.
Maybe like to see the All Blacks do it more. He hasn't really had many more opportunities. Big future, this young man.
Crouch. Bang. Set. Hold that, hold.
7 minutes out from half-time at Sky Stadium. The Wallabies looking to milk a penalty here. And I think they have. Yes, they have. Scrum went round and they had momentum.
Scrum disengaging. Coming around.
Well, this is a major step up in the first half for the Wallabies after what happened in Sydney just 7 days ago.
You spoke about it before, Jeff. So crucial that time. Had a little bit of a break, and now they've earned themselves a penalty. Lucille takes them inside, just outside the All Blacks 22. That's massive.
General approval from the backs. Vesler. All Blacks up disputing, but away come McWright to Valentini. Bounces his way through another tackle. This time it was Clark. Referee had the arm out. I think there's a penalty advantage as the All Blacks try to get over the ball. Big clean out there. Now Bell. Very good ball runner, Angus Bell. Yes, the arm is out. Here's Valentini from a long way back. Almost got through the tackle of Vai. Now Lolosio hands it on for Paisami.
No hands down,
as the Wallabies build. Lolosio over the top for Callaway. Hardly been involved so far, Andrew Callaway. There's Gordon. Here's Bell again. Sets it for Gordon. Tupou. Good momentum forward. Now right, looking for a bit of space for Peach. Dylan Peach. He's elusive and he's tough. And he's quick. Here goes Inkito. Goal line is looming as the All Blacks had a crack at it. Back now for big Jeremy Williams. Valentini as the build-up continues. Here goes McWright again, looking for a second, twisting, and not making it.
We go back for advantage.
So it's a penalty advantage, so back we go.
It's just that added pressure, isn't it? Peach done a very good job. Valentini
hooking the arm there.
He's featured a couple of times. He started the movement. Really nice carry. And then they've got some momentum. Peach veered back inside. There was a pass wasn't going to get to him.
Ball, or one in the line out. On the 5 metre line? Yeah, here. No, in the midfield, here. 2 penalties, 1 in the line out, 1 tackle off the ball.
Surely they take the 3 here, surely.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I think you do.
Full play, tackle off the ball here as well.
The exit's been really good, the Wallabies at the moment. You take some points, go back and you come back.
Decision.
You force yourself back into the All Blacks. Half of they are. It's smart from Harry Wilson.
Well, if it's a very good
Rod Valentini. Look, that's the heavy hitter. Look, this is a great strength of his game. Body position's good and strong. Uses his legs to drive through the tackle. It's a really important period of play and great desperation. McWright almost found a way to fight his way over the line. But with points on offer to retake the lead, this is a different Wallabies team we're seeing 7 days on from Sydney.
From right out in front here, Noah Lolosio, the man born in Auckland. And through it goes. And the Wallabies are back in front at Sky Stadium. And we're just over 3 minutes out from the break. Remainder of the All Black party up there. Geordie Barrett, of course, ruled out. As Beauden Barrett gets us going again, waiting for it as Peach. Another good, strong challenge by the winger. Now Lolosio for McWright. Right. Again, brave stuff here by the Wallabies near their own line. Ikita. As Gordon swings it back for Wilson this time. Lolosio, Bell.
Back for release, no hands. Second
So
man,
it's
second
well
man.
and truly outside the 22 here now, and the Wallabies
Here we go,
once again will call on the forwards to drag it a few extra metres, which Harry Wilson does.
Working, Sid.
Use the ball.
Looks like Jake Gordon is going to lob a kick down towards halfway, where Jordan lines it up. And Will Jordan feeds it off to Barrett. Now here's Clark in space. Caleb Clark almost to the 22. Snapped up by Perenara. Away for Beauden Barrett. Handed on by Taylor for Barrett. Scott Barrett. Now here's Reese in a bit of space. Having to go back against the traffic. Eventually runs into the forward pack. And the All Blacks set it again. 18 metres short of the line. Tupou Vai. Perenara again for Beauden Barrett. Satiti in midfield. Held up well, but he got a pass away for Jordan. Leonard Brown taking it, a good tackle by Callaway. Hardy Savia grabbed the ball when it was going to Satiti. So now Perenara, this time it's Lomax. Held up by the skipper. Closing in on half-time, they get a penalty here, the All Blacks. Perenara works it back to the blind side. And nobody standing in that position.
One penalty here, one there.
So, penalty, 1 minute out. What do you do?
I think you go for a
One
shot
penalty
here.
here for not rolling, slowing.
And that all came about from Jake Gordon's kick. Wasn't
well, near the
as accurate as what he would have
15
wanted
metre
to. It gave Will Jordan momentum to come forward and also give a pass. That was the crucial part.
Okay. Roll.
I got a sense they're going to go for the sideline. I think they're going 15-13 or possibly 17-19-13. So they've said, righto, let's have a crack. Beauden Barrett. Bodie's a 10 in our book. Letting their feelings known. He's had a really good start to this test.
Big line out here. Up goes Scott Barrett. Savia took it off him. The All Blacks being well and truly held up here on the 5 metre line. Now they try and move it through Ethan de Groot. Taylor. Back it goes for Satiti. Oh, big Taniela Tupou made a tackle there. I think he'll be penalised for it though. Here's Scott Barrett. Slings it away to his brother Beauden. Out into midfield for Jordan. Jordan puts the hammer down. Gives it off to Reese. Now it's with Beauden Barrett. Brown, Anton Leonard Brown, and it's Caleb Clark. And the All Blacks strike right on half-time.
I there's that reward you're talking about, Jeff. Got disrupted initially from the line-out drive. They found their way out wide to Sevu Reece. Will Jordan Peach does well on the tackle. Reece veers back on the inside. And Bowden Barrett straightens up and only takes Anton Letter-Brown. Nice little wee short ball to Caleb Clark. Under the post you go.
You love to see it. A wing who wants to get his hands on the ball. An explosive, dynamic Caleb Clark scores a really important try. But the way he's done it, the All Blacks have done it, the conversion goes over.
Yes, it does. And it brings down the curtain on a very good first 40 minutes here at Sky Stadium. And it sees the All Blacks ahead by 19 points. For Australia, Ion Toolan.
Owen, you're right in the fight. So what is it you need to see more of in the second half?
Yeah, I think more of the same. We're finding some soft seams and edges with our running game. I think it obviously puts a premium on your breakdown accuracy. New Zealand have a lot of threats over the ball. So I think if we be accurate and the clean out and get some position, I think we're in the hunt.
Right, good luck second half.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Tamati, a really nice finish to the first half. What is it you found, particularly in the second 20 minutes, you could really work with?
I think defensively, just hitting and sticking in our first up tackles, giving ourselves a chance to fill the field. We know they play, we saw that last week. They're willing to move the ball even with a bit of grease out there, and we feel there's opportunities to come forward if they do that from the defensive side of the ball.
On attack is a determination to hold on to position, to play a little bit more, it seems as though, even in your own half?
Yeah, I think we're going to do a good job of locking down those rucks, but there's opportunities you've seen there with Jill and Caleb hitting those square balls, and we still think they're out there, so we'll try and take more of those and finish those in the second half.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yes, both camps pretty happy with the way things went in the first half. The Wallabies with a far better start than Sydney. The All Blacks, though, with the lead as we're about to embark on the second 40 minutes of the Test match. Referee sounds the whistle, and Bowden Barrett gets us started and taken down by Jeremy Williams for the Wallabies. Now Gordon slings it off to Lolosio. And caught behind the advantage line there was McWright. Now Gordon. Lolosio bangs it looking for space. But quickly closed down by the brilliant Will Jordan. Pops the pass back on the inside for Barrett. And the All Blacks set it up. 10-metre line, Wallaby territory. One of the first half stars, Wallace Satiti, makes ground. Perenara feeds it off to Clark. Scored just on the half-time whistle. Perenara again. Now with Kane. And Sam Kane makes it almost to the 22. Perenara now for Ioane. As the All Blacks attack early in the second half. Satiti again. Now to Groot.
Don't pin him!
Perenara looking to feed it across. Lomax wasn't expecting the pass. And puts it down, all a bit anticlimactic.
Right.
It was in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
TJ Perenara trying to milk a penalty there. And then the guys on the outside just unsure about who is promoting themselves to take that ball. But this is where Will Jordan is dangerous. And you've got to get the accuracy of your kicking right, because he now brings it from their own half into the Wallaby half. Here's that injury.
Yeah, Tupou's down again. He's taken a shot in the shoulder. And so, and the first 2 minutes of the first half and the first 2 minutes of the second half. And it was a remarkable turnaround for Tupou. Just looking at his shoulder. It's been impressive, but that exit strategy, critical for Australia. When they've tried to run it out, they've looked dangerous, but it's dangerous playing in your own half. If you kick it and you allow possession to an All Black team with ball in hand who do look dangerous, it is going to be a long night at the office. So he's going to continue on. Alan Alatoa sits on the sideline and wait for his opportunity to make an impact in this game.
Okay, lads, space and stability. Let's get the space right.
Just 3 scrums in the first half, so there hasn't been too much pressure on. Tupou's injuries.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Hold that, hold!
Right, Jake Gordon gets it in. Scrum holds up well. Now Paisami, they go wide. The kick through by Wright, but well anticipated by Jordan. And here come the All Blacks again on a counter as Perenara works it off to Vai. And the second rower charges up to the 10-metre line. Now Perenara for Kane. Holds the pass up well for Anton Leonard-Brown. Perenara again. Here's Vai, second time in the movement. Perenara again for Barrett. De Groot. Now they go back to the right with Scott Barrett. Lowered and a good tackle by McWright. Beauden Barrett, little change of tactics. And the ball falls for Jake Gordon. Anton Leonard-Brown charging through, and Will Jordan as well, I think.
Gee, that was nice. Beauden Barrett back on that inside, just overcooked it. Jake Gordon as well, he had to scramble back.
Time is off. Goal 3 change.
First change coming, and there's that change. Talanoa Tupou struggling to continue on. So it's Alan Alatola who goes on as his replacement.
Now the long throw goes to Kane, cleverly back to Clark. Great acceleration from pretty much a standing start, as Perenara has a few shots at this, and the Wallabies may well have turned this over. No, it's still there. Kane's going to play halfback. Gets it off for Satiti, and Wallace Satiti met on the 10 metres line. Now Perenara, Barrett's going to kick. Elevates it across the nobody there. The All Blacks stand back and watch. Callaway easily able to keep it, and they concede a penalty. Do the All Blacks?
No, after the ruck is
well, that was a horrible communication breakdown.
It almost seemed like they didn't know that it was happening. No one was prepared to chase. The Wallabies were actually under pressure. Kick was on the button, just didn't have any chases.
Clearly, the second half has not been happy hunting ground for the All Blacks. And so all the players are actually in front. Fortunate the penalty wasn't further up the field, but the willingness to play, to keep working, to go phase after phase is what puts the defence under pressure for the Wallabies. All Blacks have to do more of it.
Fez's line-out throw is good again as Lolosio away for Valentini. This time they draw and pass, and away it goes. Gives Peach a bit of room, but he kicks it straight at Will Jordan, and now Ioane with his pace, and the Wallabies win it.
22
and it's a 22 dropout.
Defensively, he's been really good. Look at the positioning from Will Jordan at the top of the screen. Gets a deflection, but he keeps hold of it. I actually like this option. He keeps it on the ground, just overcooks it.
I know, yeah, that's fine. Scrum is there.
Yeah, I think you'll find that Rieko Ioane was in front of the kick anyway if he'd got to the ball just marginally, but Will Jordan, he's back to his very best. That's a great set of hands.
So from the 22, Lolosio for the Wallabies. Slams it into All Black territory, where it's taken by Beauden Barrett. Here's RD6. Perenara. Again it's Satiti. Frees it up to De Groot. Beautiful pass. Satiti now. Perenara. Ball taken off him. I think it was Andrew Callaway who simply stripped him of the ball. And the Wallabies live to fight another day as Bell. No, in fact, it's Fezler.
Stay there.
Takes it in.
What's on the ball on the match? Use it.
Now Gordon. Challenged by Barrett. And he gets his kick safely away. Into touch.
Oh, some nice interplay from the forwards. The All Blacks, TJ Perenara, here it is. Yeah, Andrew Callaway gets straight on the ball. And then rips it off. TJ Perenara. Outstanding defence.
7 minutes gone. Still 19-13. Taylor throws. That worked out in the end. Then it's knocked on. So the ball is still live. Referee obviously playing an advantage. And the little kick through. Advantage might be gone by now as Sam Cane takes it in for the All Blacks, and the Wallabies win another penalty. And the All Blacks concede their 10th.
McWright once again, so good over the ball. He's well picked up by Sam Cane. He just didn't have any support players because of the kick, and all the Wallaby players were coming through. McWright sensed the opportunity. He got on it straight away.
Just a couple of opportunities slipping away from the All Blacks. Line out wasn't accurate. It's scrambled, and just watch there. Yeah, Barrett goes straight to ground. And Sam Cane was sliding onto the ball. A little bit of chirping, a little bit of competition out there. You love to see it.
Wallabies win their own line out, but they got the ball up too high. It's been stolen. Here's Satiti in possession.
No hands down!
Perenara swings it away for Reese. Big line out here for the All Blacks. Dropped through on the ground by Leonard Brown. Didn't bounce well for Ioane. Now it's been recovered by the Wallabies. Just in their own territory, but the All Blacks had rights to the ball. Sam Cane was over it. Perenara's knocked it on. Oh my goodness.
All the way. All the way. All right. No call. I was standing here, TJ, and you tapped them.
I think he's saying that he knocked it into the referee.
Right, change we got. What can I do? I was standing there. And you're right. Right, time is off.
It's one of those things, isn't it, Jeff? I mean, both teams are trying to wrestle that momentum back. And it's an area where we just maybe slow things down and won a big moment, go to the line.
Yeah, it's hard because you want to play with tempo, you want to put pressure on, and the All Blacks, when you're desperate to try and put a team away, and you want to keep playing, but there's just been a couple of errors. Change at hooker. Did you see it there? Brendan playing up on Mossel. He is on to Matt Fessler. I think you'll find Tamaki Williams. He's not too far away. Tracksuit top is off. There's Ethan de Groot getting a little bit of a few war wounds, nothing too much for him.
Even though the ball was gone, stay up, okay?
It's certainly in the balance, isn't it, Mills?
100%. I think many things have come out, and the moments that have got to be won.
Point! Set! Let's hold up!
Wallabies with Tainga Amosa now in the middle of that front row. Here's another chance, same as the first half. This time Callaway doesn't get the same leeway. Now they move through Wilson. Ball knocked away, snapped up by Taylor. Chance for a real counter here. Leonard Brown for Ioane. Good tackle, this time on Jordan. As Reese frees it up for Taylor. And Cody Taylor. 5 metres in Wallaby territory. Perenara for Barrett. Away for Vai.
No hands, second man, no!
Ball's there again for Perenara. Barrett for his brother, Scott. Now Sevu Reese feeds it up to de Groot. Perenara changing direction again. Satiti. Wallabies defence solid around the fringes. Lomax. Perenara again. This time Jordan first receiver. Ioane. Away for Leonard Brown. Bit of space on the wing for Cody Taylor. And the hooker down almost to the 22. Perenara. Away for Ioane. De Groot. Bowden Barrett. Satiti just got rid of it for Savia. Good tackle by Callaway. Perenara again. Drops it off to Lomax.
Tackle, lads!
All backs building. Slowly but steadily. Ioane. Perenara looks away to the left. Finds Vai. Crowd him behind the All Blacks with the chant. Savia. Perenara goes again. Now Satiti. Perenara once more. Now Barrett. Sam Kane delivers a pass and shelled it. Did Rico Ioane. And it was a big, big build-up.
Number 1, Black.
And the All Blacks make a change, Jeff.
Yeah, he's waited patiently for Mighty Williams for a stop and play, but Ethan de Groot, he threw everything into that last period of play. He'll come off a little bit of clearance. But after a return from injury last weekend, he's done another good shift in 51 minutes, and the All Blacks go to their bench a little bit earlier.
Ball was hooked and gone straight away.
So it's nice work. Cody Taylor in the form of his life right now.
I had my attention on the ball.
This is a great battle, though, because the Wallabies continue to front up defensively.
Disappointing end to what could have been a prolonged result for the All Blacks. Well, he's done wonders in a week, hasn't he?
Oh, he certainly has. I mean, the intention right from the start, the variety in terms of what they've sort of used, innovation around scrum time to put the All Blacks under pressure. Definitely got their start right. We're in for a thrilling finish of this game.
Well, once we get to 60 minutes, we'll start counting down, see if the All Blacks can score any points.
Well, that's where they've struggled, haven't they? They haven't scored any points.
Crouch! Point! Set! Hold that!
So Gordon to get it in. Again, the Wallabies scrum holding up well. Now this has been charged. And who's going to win the battle here? Ball falls loose and it falls for Jordan. And here's Will Jordan. Just had nobody to hand the ball to, but the All Blacks still look dangerous. Perenara gets it off to Barrett, Scott Barrett. Reese hands it off to Kane. Leonard Brown sets it again. Perenara slips it. Here's Ioane. Stayed in.
Advantage. Roll.
Penalty advantage coming in the way of the All Blacks. Perenara digs it out. Short pass. Clark with his power. Now the ball puffs for Jordan. They're almost there.
That's a good steal.
There was a steal, and
that's a good steal.
Back for the advantage we go.
Gee, Will Jordan's having a game.
Roll away. You're affecting the ball presentation.
I mean, his ability to get back up on his feet. We even seen that last week and get involved once again, do that short side. How Rico Ioane stayed in field, I don't know, because he was under the pump.
So they decide on the line out.
No, but he has to roll away because he's affected by his foot. No, that's true.
Just couldn't find any support there, Will Jordan. So now Taylor. Line out goes for Satiti. Taken off him by Kane. But it'll be smuggled back as far as Taylor. He gets a bit of support, Cody Taylor, but the Wallabies holding at the moment. Now he has to break away, Taylor. Snapped up by Vai. Ball is there for Perenara. Sends it across for Satiti. Tamati Williams wants to get his hands on it, and he does. And the Wallabies are offside. Now it's Savia. Hands it away for Kane. He smuggles it. Now Perenara has a go. Ball is there. Tamati Williams scores the try. Gets a second in Test rugby, and that's a biggie.
Oh, huge in terms of the contents of this game. Really good build-up from the All Blacks. They showed plenty of patience. The Wallabies, they initially defended it off the more well. TJ Perenara has a little crack here. Look at Tamati Williams there. Shows plenty of power and gets a bit of help too from Tupou Mai.
This is born from pressure. And the Wallabies not being able to exit. Conversion goes over from Beauden Barrett. And the Wallabies questioning whether or not the try has been scored. But it's been given, it's been awarded. This All Blacks fans, they celebrate.
Well, the try was scored right at the referee's feet. He was convinced enough to award the try to Tamati Williams. Back to halfway we go with Lolosio. Savia waits. And Ardi Savia takes it outside the 22. Perenara feeds it up for Taylor.
No heads, no.
Nick Frost coming through the middle. Now Beauden Barrett, little bobble, and then the kick. And he makes good enough contact to bang it across the touchline. And a few of those guys waiting to get on.
And when they go to that bench, and how soon do they go to that bench to get the impact they require? 13-point lead, certainly not comfortable by any stretch of the imagination.
Playing up Amosa to throw. Goes short to his skipper, and Harry Wilson makes a few metres. Now Gordon.
Not straight.
Oh, that's a late call. That is a really late call.
Not straight throw.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a call from the touch judge.
Option.
Here come the reinforcements, Jeff.
Yeah, and he was really good last weekend. Was Lukan Salakaya Loto. He made a massive difference for the Wallabies. And I think it is time. A little bit of reinforcement in that middle row. Nick Frost is a player who's replaced him. But a late call on that line-out throw, just stopping any momentum the Wallabies were able to get.
Gee, if you're down there, I mean, how's this crowd? I mean,
32,000 mils, and they've started to find their voice because they get the sense that they want to break a little bit of a hoodoo. It's happened here at Sky Stadium. The waves in full force. See it, Black.
Yes, 2-18. The All Blacks beat France. Last time they'd won here at Sky Stadium.
Set, hold.
Perenara to feed the scrum. Trying to get themselves a penalty here. Savia's lost control of it, but the Wallabies weren't aware. So a good strong run by Leonard Brown. Here's Perenara. Thought about an offload. And they get a penalty. And it's against Jeremy Williams.
Wrong side, offside.
just the exit they needed, the All Blacks, out of their half. Chance to now apply that pressure back on the Wallabies inside theirs. Cortez Ratama looks like he's starting to move around a bit.
Yeah, a bit more movement on the All Black bench. Cortez Ratama and Damien McKenzie, getting a sense we'll see them pretty soon.
Well, the crowd will be ready, I'm sure, when TJ Perenara exits. Taylor finding Vai as the All Blacks have it near the 22. This is a good drive here by the All Blacks. Then Taylor realises he can't go any further, but he can as he carries a few players with him. Perenara works it off to Williams. And they're offside again, the Wallabies. Here's Scott Barrett throwing himself at Valentini, who's up to the task. Perenara now for Sam Kane.
You can't go in like that. Back for advantage.
So a couple of penalties. The first one goes the way of the All Blacks.
Captain. So I've got an offside call, 16 goal. There's too many penalties mounting in this area. Next one gonna be a yellow card, okay? Please have a warning.
We're 13 seconds away from the magic 60 minutes.
Right, offside.
Stand by, Mills.
Look at that. 60 to 80.
Number 2, substitution.
You could have taken 45 seconds and taken the 3, and everyone would have been happy.
1, 6, and 9 substitution. And 2, you said?
More changes and impact coming for Australia. Tate McTurbin, he's coming on at halfback. And it is Lungi Gleeson, who was really good, and Isaac Kailea as well. They take the field. So they brought some reinforcements on. Bell's been good. Gordon stayed in the fight. Villatini, interesting substitution for Gleeson.
Cody Taylor gets it in. Scott Barrett drags it down. Now Taylor. All Blacks control the ball well here. Taylor goes. Just got held up. Ball pounces back.
That works for me all the way
Now
back.
they've got it. Took a bit of controlling. Reese for Satiti. Now here's Sevu Reese. Savia puts his head down. Savia goes ahead.
Offside, lads.
To Mighty Williams. Across to Barrett.
Sorry, Lipid.
Ball becoming available. Reese it is again. Almost. Perenara slips it over. Try is scored. 19. Tuto Bayi. Hallelujah. It's after 60 minutes.
Hallelujah, all right. 61-04 it is. Cody Taylor, he does really well here. Steps up, defended brilliantly because it stops him. But the patience from the All Blacks, even though it jolts back out, they stayed composed. That was the key. Satiti, he carries it forward. And really, it was Ardi Savia that came back. Are they checking something here, Jeff?
Yeah, got a sense they're going to look at whether or not there was a knock-on. Not sure.
Time is off.
Yeah, they're going to have a look at a couple of those carries.
Yeah, I will show you a knock on Black on the floor.
Oh, got a reset, Nisbo.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Gone early.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have to erase the highlights tape. Looked like a couple of knock-ons here, to be fair.
Time to go. Move the ball forward and then back.
That one there is probably a knock-on.
Yeah.
Cody Taylor on the ground.
But wait,
and there's
more.
probably one there.
There's another one. Yeah.
2 knock-ons actually. Right. The first one is for number 2 and then number 7 after. Okay. Do we have a closer angle on this area?
I will bring you.
Yeah. Okay.
I will show you. So.
Yeah.
First knock-on is
on the ground.
Well, if that's not a knock-on, this will be.
And just 2 play the ball on the ground.
Yeah,
so
that is.
on the ground, then obviously that's illegal. It's a penalty.
Right.
Rather than a knock-on.
Eric, yeah. Eric, can you show us it again? Because we are watching it if there is any cynical action by number 2. Goal.
I agree.
I will show you again.
Yeah.
Here it is. No, it's Black.
All right. We'll have a look on this one.
Well, I think they're looking at the legalities of the contest for the ball.
Only Black moving forward and then back. Only Black.
Plays the ball back.
Yeah, I think he's legal, number 12, because he goes for a jackal, and Black number 2 knocks the ball.
I agree.
You agree?
Yes, knocks the ball forward.
Yeah. No, I think knock-on comes first, so I'm okay with knock-on. All right. So what's happened is number 12 is legal, then number 2 knocked the ball forward, so it's going to be a scrum, okay? No try. No, he's
not released.
no, he's legal because he's going for a jackal, and number 2 knocked it off.
We got it in the end.
So it's a
But
scrum,
there's
yes.
been a significant change
No
for
try
the All
and the
Blacks.
scrum goal.
While all that was going on, a number of changes, and there he is, TJ Perenara. The last time in an All Black jersey on New Zealand soil.
Scrum here.
Unsure whether or not he'll go on the end-of-year tour, but what a career it's been in New Zealand, Nisbo. Remarkable. And
okay, let's go, lads.
He got a rousing ovation from this fan base. As Cortez Ratama, the future goes on. And there's been a reshuffle as well. Damien McKenzie has come on at first 5. And Will Jordan has popped across to the right wing. Bowden Barrett back to fullback.
Okay, we've got all that sorted.
Crouch!
And it was a no try. So it's back at 26 to 13.
Set! Hold, lads!
Tate McDermott gets it in.
Move the ball!
And goes for a nice little run to McDermott. Lolosio deputising away for
no hands.
Painga Amoso as the Wallabies look to work this out from near their own goal line, and McDermott punching it away down and making some good grounds. Here's TJ Petronara, got a rousing reception.
Coming in.
A career that started back in 2014, and today test number 87.
Just another change. Josh Fluke coming on for Dylan Peach.
All Blacks. Now Ratama away from McKenzie. Jordan. Leonard Brown has looked lively today. Ratama.
Over the shoulder.
Satiti puts his head down and goes hard. Now the All Blacks again building near the 22. Satiti for McKenzie. Leonard Brown goes again. Wallaby defence, though, generally speaking, holding up well. Here's McKenzie having a go. Got it inside the 22, freed it up for Barrett, who's now playing at fullback. Satiti goes again.
Stay there.
Now Ratama for Bowden Barrett. Good tackle, Callaway. He's made some telling tackles tonight. Here's Ratama again. Satiti. Ratama. This time it is Lomax. First receiver is Savia. Hands it off to Bowden Barrett. McKenzie frees it up for Clark. Caleb Clark scores. Momentum got there. 2 for Caleb Clark. And the All Blacks do score in the final quarter.
Oh, and a nice bit of interchange as well from the All Blacks. Set up nicely. Some deviation too. Wallace Atiti, he comes in off the back there, goes out the back to Bowden Barrett. The injection of Damien McKenzie, and this man too hard to stop that momentum.
Wow, this is born from pressure and being in the right part of the field for a long period of time, and the Wallabies have hung on, and you talked about the momentum, but the strike power, the running lines, the handling, everything you could ask from an All Black back line. And the hard work done up front, and a number of changes will be made. I'll get to those after the conversion.
Bowden Barrett stays on as goal kicker and makes a good job of this one. All Blacks out now to a very good lead, 33 to 13.
Just really nicely done. That injection of pace, Damien McKenzie, that impact, the finishing.
Kickoff just makes it the 10
metres.
metres.
Goal, play advantage.
So playing advantage for a knock-on by the Wallabies. Bowden Barrett.
Play advantage over.
Now Ratama away for Kane. McKenzie again. And just couldn't link up with Satiti. And now Lungi Gleeson for the Wallabies. Now McDermott hands it off to Painga Amoso. McDermott again. Gleeson links up with Paisami. And the Wallabies with the ball in hand haven't had much of it late. As McDermott. Gleeson throwing himself at the line. Now the little jab through. Callaway's in space. Got it away for Harry Wilson. Tried to get it off, and he did to McWright. Wallabies looking to make something happen here. Painga Amoso pops it up for Lolosio. Now he gets it off to Gleeson again, who's been in the movement a few times. And penalty. And it's Pasilio Tossi. Strong over the ball.
Oh man, haven't they been? The front row, their ability to get over it. Separation, understand first and foremost, but then the body position.
And just listen to the ovation that'll be coming now. In his 100th Test match for the All Blacks, replaced by a good teammate from the Chiefs, Luke Jacobson. The fans rise on their feet. He's given everything to the All Black jersey.
So play carries on.
17 goal!
As the All Blacks.
Okay, away now, away.
Omua trying to bust his way through. And the ball coming slowly for Ratama. That's a bad pass by Havili. McKenzie has to recover, but he can turn these situations into gold at times. But down he goes in the tackle. Damien McKenzie.
And now use the ball.
Just over 12 minutes left in the Test match. The All Blacks looking comfortable as Ratama bangs it off towards halfway, and no, the flag went up. Kicked it out on the full.
Big moment, Mills, for Sam Cane.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone standing ovation for what Sam's achieved, including the coaching staff.
Tremendous servant of New Zealand rugby for sure. McDermott away for Lolosio. Here's Gleeson. He made an impact last week when he got on the park. Now McDermott hands it off for Isaac Kailea. Playing up Amoso makes some ground. All Blacks haven't conceded any points in the second half as yet. McDermott. Now he brings it back. Well, he wasn't expecting it. Salakai Lotto, but he got it. Now McDermott is staying on the blind side, looking to work their way through with Jeremy Williams. Just near the 22. There's McDermott, swings it away again. Nice transfer of the ball to McWright. Chance here. Callaway. Now McDermott again. Right. Ikitau. Only 6 metres away from the All Black line here. Here's Fraser McWright. Scored the only try for the Wallabies in the game so far. McDermott gets the call from Wilson. Down the blind side. Looked to the blind side, went to the open, gave it to Kailea.
No hands.
McDermott again. Now Williams has run hard all day. Solid defence on him. McDermott, here goes Wilson! Held up, ball still there. Just near the line.
On the line.
Alalatoa.
Release, Black, release.
McDermott, he looks away to his left. Gives it off to Gleeson. He's got the All Blacks offside here. Painga Moso will have a crack at him. Staying blindside. And it was Paisami who went close. Still playing under this penalty advantage. Oh, that's big. That's big defence. Led by Scott Barrett. Here goes Kailea again.
All right, ball is here. Yeah, no, you got an advantage, mate.
Alatoa stands over it. He has a go. Not far away. Now Wilson away. Now they go wide. Tom Wright held up in midfield. McDermott short for Gleeson.
Still advantage goal.
I think the ball's been stolen for a moment. Now here's McDermott again. Ikitau stays on his feet. Lolosio, good tackle, McKenzie. Ikitau again. And
right, no advantage, last going
back we go for the advantage.
Well, they're fighting hard, aren't they, the Wallabies? One good thing that will please Scott Robertson is the attitude, the All Blacks, of this All Black side.
Side calls in here, okay?
To fight and really scramble on defence.
Any penalty. 7 times. Been down here for a long time, mate. Yeah, but it's a red zone here, so be mindful. Tell him.
Yeah, I think Scott Barrett had a point there, the fact that this is the first time they're under penalty advantage in their own territory for a long time in this game. And great courage shown from this Wallaby team. They've stayed in the fight, they've kept scrapping, they're down by 20. It's unlikely they're going to win this game. But they want to take a lot and as much as they can out of this contest.
Well, of course, they're embarking on a Grand Slam tour at the end of the season. So, get the feeling that Joe Schmidt is now starting to find the players that he's confident in. Tiger Amoso finds Williams. And the Wallabies set it again. The All Blacks, though, rallying now for the Wallabies. Swirling around. And it comes to a stop a couple of metres out. And the ball's been dropped cold.
Yeah, and that's that attitude I spoke about before. The All Blacks, they're hungry to finish this game off with an exclamation mark. Getting underneath his ball carrier there, it's Harry Wilson. He's had a good game today. He's taken his eye off the ball.
Well, he couldn't get a look in last year, Harry Wilson. Now he suddenly finds himself captain of the Wallabies.
Sorry, just push a little bit back. That's fine, come on.
8 minutes remaining. Last home test of the season for the All Blacks. Crowd's having an absolute ball here at Sky Stadium tonight. In perfect conditions.
Move the ball.
As Ratama feeds it away, and the All Blacks are going to try and crunch this out. Ball goes loose after the run by David Havili.
No, wait.
Now Ratama back for McKenzie.
Everybody.
All the time in the world, and then a very disappointing clearance.
Almost had too much time, didn't he? Damien McKenzie sized things up.
He tried to whack the leather off that thing. He gave it everything, and often when you do that, you'd mistime it, and it's gone sideways.
So the Wallabies stay on attack. And the line out won by Salakai Lotto. Wilson flying at him was O'Moore. Now McDermott for Gleeson. Again, the slow build-up. All Blacks won't want to concede in the last 6 and a bit minutes. Paisami, who got one in Sydney last week. McDermott, ball popped back. And Savia makes a huge tackle, went backwards.
Turnover side, go,
so
no
a wee
head.
bit lucky there,
Side, no head.
the Wallabies.
All following him, playing the ball. Turnover was good. You got a ball first.
Defence rewarded.
Yeah, it certainly was. Artie Savia got underneath Fluke, I think it was, and he tried to scramble the ball out. Then Tossi again gets another turnover, the big fella.
McKenzie bangs it down towards halfway. Well, he's big and strong, powerful.
Number 10 goal, change.
New Zealand's answer to Taniela Tupou.
All right, time is off, yes. Okay, hold him down, we've got a medic on the pitch.
So it's an HIA. So Donaldson's going to be the man who comes on. You can tell. Yeah, just sounds a hamstring issue.
I was going to say, I think it's an HIA on his leg.
Just go with the information I get.
Yeah, good, Jeff. Lovely throw. McKenzie back to Jordan. Nicely rehearsed move. Now Tossi, the big man. putting a fair bit of putting away too. Finally, they get him to ground. Ratama. Savia.
Tackle that!
All Blacks swing back onto attack. Mackenzie. Away it goes to Luke Jacobson. Wallabies trying to get over the top, and successfully so. Good work by Brandon Panga Amoso to win the penalty for the Wallabies.
Yeah, just couldn't get on fast enough, was it? I think it was Bowden Barrett. He recognised the fact that he was on the ball, Panga Amoso.
Boy, that was a good tackle by Tate McDermott. Had to be made. So inside the last 5 minutes of the game, Salakai Lotto. So the Wallabies just on their own side of halfway. Isaac Kailia with the carry. Now Wilson for Wright. Tom Wright gets into a bit of space and jabs the kick wide for Callaway, who does really well to bring it under control. But the All Blacks have stolen it illegally.
That's a yellow card. Warning was gone.
Hello.
That's a yellow card.
It's the bin.
Warning was gone. Yeah. 11. Offside. Kill it.
No, I think for the fourth test match in a row, the All Blacks are going to be down to 14 men inside the last 10 minutes. No, I think he was unlucky here, Caleb Clark.
Ratama fought hard on it. He was just retrieving. Here came off his foot and he picked it up. It's definitely offside.
Playing out Moso, they go short. Ball is up off the ground here. You're going to have to be careful, they'll turn it over. Yeah, they will. And the ball turned over by the Wallabies. And a pat on the back for the All Black captain, Scott Barrett.
Unplayable.
Well, they're both still bellowing instructions inside the last 3 minutes.
In the end, you'd have to say, Mills, pretty comprehensive performance from the All Blacks after getting hit early. They've been pretty good for the rest of this contest.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? Soaked in a bit of pressure. Scrambles been really good. And it needed to be defensively. Line speed too for me.
And keeping the Wallabies scoreless so far in the second half of this game.
Let's go again.
With just 2 minutes left.
Don't pre-bind. Don't pre-bind.
A couple of old mates have been around for, well, it seems forever, doesn't it? Cody Taylor, 2:15 debut. Sam Cane, 2:12 debut. 193 test matches standing right there.
Crouch! Bang!
90 seconds
Set!
to go in the game
Work!
as Ratama
Roll flat out!
puts it into the All Black scrum. Told to use it. So off it goes for Havili. Now Ratama. Got good distance on that kick. And Callaway decides against the quick throw.
Solid from Havili, isn't it? He's just carried really well out of that. Ratama's complemented it with a nice clearing kick too.
Last minute of the game. All Blacks steal one. Luke Jacobson will get it eventually. Now he does. Now for Ratama. Tossi hands it on to Mackenzie. Savia. Just running the clock down with 30 to go. Tossi almost to halfway.
Now use the ball.
All Blacks having retained the Bledisloe Cup last week. Looking for a step up this week. Ratama. Tossie.
Don't push him. Don't go for Jaco.
Quite happy to play in slow motion, it would seem. And there goes the siren. And back it goes to Mackenzie. Out it goes. And in Sam Cane's 100th Test match, the All Blacks are victorious at Sky Stadium by 33 points to 13.
Yeah, and this crowd certainly enjoying that victory. They weathered the storm early. Did the All Blacks, and well-deserved victory.